Now to the European Union, and frankly, where I spend most of my time, as we're seeing lots of MRL changes. Unfortunately, most of them are MRL restrictions. The EU also has a well-established system of pesticide approvals and MRLs. As a result of its integration and to facilitate intra-regional trade, the EU created a EU-wide MRL list, and this list has been in place since 2008. In the European Union, in the absence of an MRL, the EU will apply a default MRL of 0.01 parts per million. That is, if there is no MRL established for a certain pesticide commodity, the default MRL will apply. And the EU does not automatically defer to Codex. I get this question all the time. It's not an automatic deferral. The EU will review the Codex MRL and it will incorporate it into their own list if no concerns are raised, but it's not an automatic deferral. And the EU also has a system that you can request import MRLs if needed. And of course, they also have a monitoring program for EU and imported products as well. In the EU, the monitoring could be EU-wide or it could be in a member state, like country-specific as well. So there are two different sets of monitoring programs. Exporters to the EU also need to pay close attention to private standards. This is very important. Sometimes buyers will require exporters to meet standards that are even more restrictive than the ones established by the European Union, by the Commission itself. The EU does not establish MRLs on processed products at this time. It does have a provision that it could, but currently it does not. But during enforcement, they can apply processing factors to determine whether a processed product is in compliance or not. The European Food Safety Authority, EFSA, has a database of processing factors for reference.